Good morning. Anybody at home? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let's see what we got going on. Oh, shucks. Not today. Somebody done messed around and messed up. Good morning. Hope y'all everybody can hear me. I need to swerve a little bit today. We got a few things that we want to talk about. This is the hush room, quiet time. Yeah. I'm Gigi. I will be your host this morning. Here in the hush room, we talk about everything, anything, some things. Somebody done messed up. Hope everyone is having a good morning. The beat's gonna ride for a minute because I gotta get all set up. I try to get set up before it's time to come on the stream, but Gigi got so many things going on, the phone calls and tickle-talkers and Snapper chats and phone calls, doctor's appointments, wound care, pick a number. So give me a minute. Hope everyone's having a great morning. It's Monday, June 29th, around 11:33 on the West Coast. It's not hot. Last week we was like 110, 109. Power going out. I don't know whoever's handling the city utilities down there in the downtown area building 400. Y'all need to pay bills in Nevada energy, okay? I don't need my power going out. All right, y'all, we getting there. There. I'm gonna turn the track down when I get through doing my little swerve thing this morning. Can I have, a couple of minutes and see what this? They done messed around and gave me some. What is this right here? What is this? Sherbet, Orbit, Gelato. I don't know what this is. The Lord has been good, and we gonna see what this somewhat organic. Devil is right. But we're gonna see what some of this organic is talking about. Yeah, y'all get y'all medicine, popcorn, whatever you drinking on. I'm drinking coffee. Well, I'm drinking French vanilla cream with a little coffee in it. How about that? Yeah. All right, y'all. What finna put the lighters in the air. Yeah. Got a few things we want to talk about today. A whole lot of changes in the league. Whole lot of they got too many options, Kendrick. They got too many options. But I think some teams is. I ain't saying they're gonna be contenders, like walking in there like Superman, unless they go into the phone booth, Christopher Reaves kind of situation. But look like the changing of the guard is happening. We got these young boys, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Lighters in the air, okay? Send their link out to the associate. They might want to come in, so we might be here for a minute, okay? I got till 2 o'clock. That's when the doctor supposed to show up, and I ain't talking about Dre. Yes, ma'am, sir. When you do that, that means you're changing gears, okay? You know how you do on that 5-4 speed, changing gear. Got that clutch, gotta hit just right. That's what that was. Alrighty then. We're gonna get started. Yeah, Mello, it's time for another one. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on. Gotta get past this part. Alrighty then. Who is this on my screen right here? It better not be. What? Who that? Somebody send me a TikTok or Snapchat, Instagram. If you'd like to hit me up on the X, the information's down at the bottom of your screen. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment during the live stream. But don't mind telling me who this is right here. I need some help. I ain't got my glasses today, and he look like somebody we might know. Is that Zaire? Is that Zaire? Is that the Wade in the water? Is that the Wade? What this boy in trouble for? Let's read about it according to the court side bucket. This is Zaire Wade, son of NBA legend Dwayne Wade, who done went blonde on us. I don't know, whatever that was on Jimmy Butler, done jumped over here to Dwayne Wade. This man, what, almost 45, walking around with blonde hair like he Justin Bieber. What, boy? Well, let's just keep reading. Zaire Wade was arrested for felony domestic violence after police allegedly found lacerations on a woman's face and body. You went to the top and bottom? Boy, what was you at? This don't make no sense right here. You got a basketball jersey on? Is you playing sports? And what is that on the top of your? What's wrong? What your scalp doing? What? Who you beating up? A female? Boy, you ain't took your medication. Wade was booked on 3 charges, including felony domestic. Boy, they done put a felony on it. It's not even misdemeanor. Got to go to the classes and do a few hours community service kind of situation. This is a felony, okay? You gonna have to get this taken off the record eventually, or you finna be. I almost said it, but man. Who gonna hire you with a felony on your record? Well, I can't say that because Pennsylvania Avenue, they got 30-something and they still on Pennsylvania Avenue. I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something, huh? Sorry, don't do this. Well, I can't tell you don't do it. You done it. You done stepped in the wrong step. You done let a woman get your name, and cause I wasn't even paying no attention to you, and not to be throwing no shade, but I ain't seen your name come across the boards, and I said, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna look you up now, man. But got yourself and your daddy on the doggone internet, YouTube streets. With his blonde, you done made your daddy go blonde, boy, like Justin Bieber. Pastor, Mr. Ronton, Conker, Trey, all Weezy, Leezy. Y'all better come get grandma, because this boy got his name in the news for hitting a lady, and he's got 3 felony charges: domestic violence, criminal threats, and false imprisonment. You mean you was holding the woman hostage at the same time? Boy, what was y'all at up in the cabins? What they find you at? They had to do an emergency protective order has been issued. I know it's been issued because he's sitting in the click clacks with the bracelets on. Where he gonna go? And if you, what is it? Don't say, it don't give the feet. Some of them is like 100 feet, 200 feet, 500 feet. Some of them tell them that you can't even live in the same country. I was just playing, but boy, he's out here. How old are you? This the oldest son, right? Or is this? I should have did this. I'm just not thinking, but I should have looked up. I should have ran a background check on you, partner. You old enough to be in the league, or is this the league? I don't know. They got that jersey covered up. Is that Chinese? Is that the league international? Let's see. See, you done messed up. Now I got to pull your. I got to pull your credentials. Okay, you making me work out here. Why was you fighting the woman and then you ain't got no kind of self-control? I know it's an issue. Abuse is an issue. Mental abuse, financial abuse, spiritual abuse, sexual abuse. But you got a domestic felony. They had to issue a protective order, emergency protective order on you, because it looked like you had the woman in imprisonment. You were holding people against their will. No, you can't go outside. No, you can't go outside. Y'all come help me out. I just want to understand what's going on with you. You need some. I ain't trying to be funny. I am serious, okay? Zaire, listen to you. You need some serious self-evaluation. You know what I'm saying? See, this gonna affect your dollars, okay? Or maybe you ain't worried about no dollars. You know, I ain't trying to be in your league and count your pockets and nothing like that. Maybe I'm all off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Gigi need to shut up and shut the channel down and don't say nothing to you. But anytime I see felony, I don't get no good vibes from her, you know? Yeah, no. And then you supposed to be a celebrity, and your daddy walking around here with that blonde hair. What's going on? Is this your girlfriend, your wife? Are you married? I ain't pulled your credentials, partner. Let me see. But this young man has 3 charges, y'all. Oh, here it is. Your credentials is easy to get to. I ain't got to go through jump over here and subscribe to this, and you know, you just pop right up. This is your paparazzi. It's out here. $5:30 on Sunday. Yesterday. Is that what that's saying, y'all? Like they say in the South, yesterday? Is it 5:30, man? Wasn't you watching the WNBA? What y'all fussing about at 5:30? Okay, Lord have mercy. 5 o'clock is happy hour. You wasn't that happy, wasn't you, boy? I'm trying to see. Someone called 911 because a woman was screaming. Boy, you must have been really out of control. When police arrived, they found former reality show star and former basketball player Zaire. You was on the reality show. This is part of the script right here. It's too easy. Too easy. It ain't funny, y'all, but I don't laugh at no domestic violence. People have lost their lives behind domestic violence, but you know what I'm saying. If you got the thing going on, you ain't got time for all of this drama. Who's got enough strength and power and influence over you to make you do something to affect your dollars, your profile, or your resume? You got to, when they, what your resume gonna say? 2026 to whatever. What? I hope you work it out. Get you some good lawyers, okay? Because this is common, okay? This is common. We see a lot of our young men, not to be throwing shade, but we see a lot of our young men. You got the money, but you ain't got the. You almost made me say it. Behavior, I'll put it like that. Behavior to be in certain circles, okay? And you know they gonna put the article is coming out. Ain't no trying to hide it. It might be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, but it's gonna, somebody gonna know, okay? Get it together, young man. Get it together, okay? There's all kind of resources for, you know what I'm saying? That could be a really issue for you. There's all kind of resources out there that can help you, you know, deal with your different kind of emotion. But my daddy used to tell me, don't never give nobody the power to make you get out of your own self, okay? You mean you gonna, what? Alright, I ain't listening right now. You trying to send me to jail, and look what happened. I'm just saying. Alright, let's keep it moving. Let's go over here and see what's going on with this right here. Uh-oh, who is that right there, y'all? FGG, who that is? And Mr. Pac-Man, isn't he a governor, president, or something right now? Y'all help me out. That's been so long ago. Let's just see what the magazine is saying. The Ring magazine. That's Mayweather, ain't it? I understand why they postponing this, because Mayweather just, Lord, here go another one and another one. Manny Pacquiao promotion CEO, Jay's Mather tells the Ring that Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao #2 will no longer be going forward, and said, no, you can't go nowhere because you got to be in court, allegedly, Mr. Mayweather. You can't be in 2 places at one time. They already did the lawsuits out, allegedly, on you know, the word around the street is, you know, you got to go to court and see what's going to happen. And by that time, it might not be favorable. You know, maybe I need to put my analytical perspective forward and guess about it. But we know what it is, man. Boy. Mr. Mayweather, you need that money, somebody said. Somebody told me you needed that money. Pac-Man has also begun exploring other possible options, too many options, for his next fight later this year. Yeah, this ain't gonna happen right here unless you gonna go down there like they did in what was it, Undisputed with Wesley Snipes when he was down there. Yeah, you gonna get on block. For real. All right, y'all. So that ain't gonna happen. Take that off the calendar. hmm Who this is right here? Let's keep it moving. Hey now, is that who I think it is? Huh? I want to make sure I pronounce his name. Is that Boots? Yeah. 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 Boots done did it again, like the what is it? The animated movie Puss in Boots. Yeah, Boots done did it again. Y'all know what I'm saying. If you ain't 21, get off the channel. Boots won his fight. Now he got the WBA and the WBO Junior Welterweight World Champion. He got 2 belts. Okay, WBA, WBO. Okay. He's the Junior Welterweight. Okay. Yeah. They still got hands too. Yeah, they still got hands. So we want to send out a congratulations. Keep it moving. Look. He got the double up hitting there. He got the 1 and the 2. So congratulations, Mr. Ennis, for winning your fight over the weekend, making you a junior welterweight world champion. I didn't get to see the whole fight, but you know I had to do what Adam Silver tells us to do with the NBA. I had to go watch the highlights, okay? But looked like by round 7, homeboy was done. He was done. He's like, man, pull the car around the front. I'll be there every 2 minutes. Yeah, you don't want to mess with Boots. If you don't know, now you know. Congratulations. Let me see where we gonna go right now. What we gonna do right now? Oh, I know what we gonna do. Now, who this is? Sitting over here like this. What your name is? Yeah, peace back at you. Peace at you. With them diamonds in your ears and the 3 eyebrow cut, the double cut on the eyebrow. Yeah. Peace at you. But when you gonna play some more basketball? When you gonna play some more basketball, and where you gonna play some more basketball? Okay. What do we gotta do? We gotta call up TMC and see what they talking about. Yeah, I wish I would. I said it. Well, I guess you know you can tell GG be quiet because you still getting paid. So I might need to, you know, push myself. I wish I would. I'm trying to find information on you, young man. Was there not an article about you on? I know I didn't put you in here and don't got no receipts. Wait a minute. What is that? Yeah, it is. So everybody knows John's been hurt. Hasn't played in a minute. You know, my memory is not 100, so if y'all can figure out a date within the past, I don't know, 6 months that this young man has played, or you can take it back a year. I don't, you know, just tell me when the last time he went to work outside of going on the plane with the street clothes. According to Mr. Kendrick Perkins, teams around the league, around the NBA, want the Grizzlies to attach draft picks to a John Moran in order to take on his contract. What the contract looking like? You mean to tell me they got to send some picks with you now? Okay. And Memphis, I don't think Memphis got no capital. I don't think they have a capital like that because I'm still trying to run the resume on the coach, and it's been gonna be 2 years. But Ja is not. They're not getting the response that they want for Ja. According to Mr. Kendrick Perkins, I didn't say it. Mr. Kendrick Perkins said it. Okay. He said teams were asking Memphis to attach picks in order to take on John Morant, not the other way around. They were asking Memphis, "Hey man, attach picks with Ja, and we'll take him." Mm, okay. I guess he told you, huh, Mr. General Manager, head coach, VP of operations, whoever's got this position to cover the scouts or whoever. They said, no, we don't want just Ja. We got to have Ja, and you got to put a little bit on it. Ja, okay. I don't understand. Excuse me. I don't understand, okay? Because he hasn't been playing. And it sounds like his value has dropped a little bit. And didn't you get a 200 something million contract? You mean to tell me in, what has it been, 2 years? Your stock done dropped like that? You might be in Memphis for a minute. Unless they buy you out, because I don't understand why somebody would pay you if you're not playing. You know, you supposed to just got LaMelo Ball over there, didn't you? And you got what's his name? The draft boy? Lord have mercy. Um, what's his name? Cameron Boozer, one of the Boozer boys. Didn't they just go over there? Cameron, commercial. You call dad, I call dad. You call dad, I call dad. Yeah, Stay Farm. Yeah, you just got one of the boosters. So if you sit for a minute, that's gonna be you, uh, Cameron. Um, who else y'all got over there? Uh, is Scottie Pippen Jr. still over there, or did they trade him, y'all? I know they got Eddie over there. What's his name? He ain't played either. He trying to get back on the. He trying to go back to the college squad. He ain't ready for the big boys. Oh Lord. He's like, I want to go home. Give me my ball and I go home. So I don't know. We gotta keep up with what's going on with him. Because the the interest in him, um, as far as getting paid, has dropped a little bit. So let's just keep and see. Well, they gotta make the decision in 3 days, don't they? And what's tomorrow's the third day, right? So those trades, it's got to be kind of put in. That's why everybody's throwing the pictures out, because they only had 3 days. Okay, let's keep it moving, job. We're gonna keep up with you, man. Where you wanna go? You wanna go to New York, or you wanna go to Miami? With like Denzel said, you wanna go to jail or you wanna go home? Okay. No. They was shopping him in Miami, right? Now who this young lady is right here with this big old suspended sign on the side of her shoulder in the picture? Okay, Lisa, what you doing, girl? What's wrong? What happened? Oh, it was Caitlin, wasn't it? Yeah, you done socked the girl with the fist in the game. Okay, Lord have mercy. See, this madness don't have no preferences, whether it's just everywhere. In the women's league, in the NBA, in the G League. Just keep on going, okay? What you do? You done sock Caitlin in the face. You know you ain't finna go to the house after that. They gonna suspend you. You got suspended for how many games? You got suspended for 1 game. And is that without pay? Yeah, that's flavor two is without pay, right? Don't do it like that. I mean, I know there might be some animosity between, you know, Might be some ruffling of the feathers, but don't be hitting the girl in the face like that. I can't condone no madness. Okay, you play defense, you ain't got to sock 'em upside the head and throw your fist like you at the boxing ring or something. This is basketball. You ain't practicing right now. You not at the gym. Okay, this is basketball where you dribble that ball. You don't slap folks in the face. Okay. Oh, shucks, GG. But let me read some information. Let me make sure I got my receipts because I don't want to be coming at you wrong. Yeah, Miss Alyssa Thomas from the Mercury has been suspended for 1 game following a fist to Caitlin Clark's throat. Oh, she done hit her throat, y'all. She done got. She going for that jugular. Oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. Pray for Gigi because this right here, it's supposed to be entertaining. That level of madness is, entertaining me. She's a girl in the throat on the TV in the middle of the game where the fans can see her. Okay, Miss Thomas, the league reviewed the play and reclassified it as a flagrant 2. They done went back, they like rewind the tape. Yeah. Lord have mercy, it ain't funny, but it's funny. No foul was called by the officials during the game. I gotta start reading, y'all. I gotta start reading because every sentence don't make sense. You mean tell me this girl gonna hit her in the throat and nobody say nothing? Y'all better check the referees and see what the point spread was. Lord have mercy. They didn't call no foul. Thomas will sit out. She didn't play in Saturday's game in Toronto. Okay, you got to sit down. Okay, and now you see that's what I'm talking about. Everybody messing up their money, but y'all got money like this. Maybe I need to chill. You can afford. Y'all are fighting about the equal pay, and you just giving it back to them. Okay, yeah, go on fight about it. They'll give it to you, then take it right back. Okay, because you out there hitting people in the throat. Miss Talent, don't do that, baby. Don't do that. I can't say don't do that. You done did it already. Okay, so we just wanted to make sure that everybody was aware that the reason why Miss Thomas didn't play on Saturdays because she hit somebody in the throat. Lord have mercy. But the Golden State Vox and ATL, the one Angel Reese, that was a good game. They was balling a little bit. I ain't trying to throw no shade because it was nice, but they was balling a little bit. But I didn't see this one, y'all. I ain't gonna even front. I ain't see this one. I just looked on the internet and there they had suspended. I'm like, what this girl done did now? Okay, so. I ain't trying to see how many points she had or nothing like that because I didn't even watch the game. But they should have reported it. So let's keep it moving. What's going on over here? We gonna say that for something else. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send the link out in a minute because so I want to talk about. I'm gonna see if we can get the associates to come in. Pastor, I'm finna send you the link. I want to move on to this. I ain't want to be, doing no hot takes and nothing like that. I just want to do a little evaluation of what we think the results of the draft look like. Okay. Summer League. Happened here at 702 at the Thomas and Mac down the street, round the corner by the 7-Eleven in between. You can get it off of Trappa, you know what I'm saying, right there downtown. That's the place where Bryant said he ain't got nothing to say. Yeah, I told him to come over here downtown, but let GT have a conversation with him. But he didn't want to do that. I'm just feel for y'all. But I do want to talk about some analysis of what's going on with it, what's coming up. Oh, here my boy is right here. Right here. Look at it. Who that is? Uh, let's just go and get him out the way. You know, take it like who that is. Okay. Somebody tell me who that is. That look like what they call him, the glove. Is that his stage name? Don't they call him the glove or something like that? He got sticky fingers. Trying to get all that money. I ain't going into that because I ain't got no receipts. And I ain't even got the screenshots, so I ain't gonna even evaluate that. But who this is right here? Let's see what we got going on with Mr. Kawhi Leonard. Okay, Mavs. What is it? Dallas Mavericks president of basketball operations. Remember, I couldn't remember. He just got the job. I don't know if ain't been on a year yet. So he just got the job. So he is saying that basketball operation Moxie, you send me a ringtone with you pronouncing your name so I can know how to say your name. But I'm gonna say Ujiri is interested in reuniting with the Los Angeles Clippers. Forward Kawhi Leonard, sources told Athletic. Christian Clark. The Mavericks and the Clippers discussed a trade that would send Leonard to Dallas in exchange for a package involving P.J. Washington, Klay Thompson, and draft compensation. You got to give them. You got to give up Klay Thompson and P.J. Washington and plus throw some bills on the table, boy, to get Kawhi Leonard. Don't get paid then why? Cause oh Jesus, okay. He was working at the Raptors when they won that ring, right? Let's just keep reading and see what it says. The Toronto Raptors have also spoken to the Clippers about the possibility of reacquiring Leonard, sources told Sportsnet Michael. Everybody in this report, okay? Toronto's proposal would most likely include Brandon Ingram. Y'all gonna let Brandon go? Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, and draft picks, but the deal is unlikely to involve PJ RJ Barrett. Okay, yeah, you better not let Barrett go. Y'all ain't got no, you gonna give up, what's his name? Brandon Ingram? Ain't that the same Brandon Ingram that used to play for the Pelicans? You mean he finna go back down there, over there around the corner? Somebody help me out. Okay, I'm sending a link. So they got all kinds of things out here on the YouTube streets, on the thread, TikTok, Snapchat, all that. You got a whole bunch of things going on. Everybody got on. You pull up one story and one player got on 5 different jerseys. What you trying to say? What? You got a lot of options. Oh, that's something else we need to talk about. Somebody ain't got no option. Your phone ain't blowing up. Y'all know what I'm saying. You thought I forgot it was Monday and I was supposed to keep my foot on the neck. No, just how many options you got? You down to one color now. Look like you trying to get over there with Yon or some boy. You desperate. You shopping around seeing who's got the better chance. You don't know if you want to go to Golden State or if you want to go over here to the Heat. And they just saying all kinds of stuff about you. Okay, will you please decide where you want to change your address to? Okay, will you please decide where you want to at? Don't do that. But you can't help it, because ain't nobody coming to see you all this. Let me send this link out. I got to be off of here by 2, and we already into it. So, let me see. Okay, here we go. What's happening? What's really going on? One of them reports up there said no contract. What does that mean? What are we supposed to say? How are we supposed to evaluate that? You 41 years old, you still want to get paid, and somebody said that hey, the Lakers ain't nowhere near trying to give you the money that you think you're supposed to receive in your latter years, young man. So and plus you got baggage. You get this ain't no buy one get one free kind of situation. We gotta. Let me send this link out. I done triggered myself. Okay. I got the reports and the receipts on you too, young man. What the problem is? Last time I saw you being shopped around, you had about 5, 6 people on the block who were supposedly, allegedly supposed to be interested in you. Now we seen on the other side of the mountain, on the other side of the mountain top, and ain't nobody trying to see you, Otis. I done been telling you that for the last 2, 3 years. You should have went on to the house. Some people are saying Rich Paul is begging the Lakers to try to take you back, and you telling the Lakers what you want to get paid, and you telling the Lakers that they're gonna. Luka done told you what he looking for, man. He looking for shooters. Yeah, you shoot around a little bit like at the YMCA, but he need a big man too. So they ain't got the money, and plus somebody done got paid on top of your head. Somebody done got paid on top of your head. You done let this young man. You done let this young man come in here and get paid. And Lakers, we got money, but we ain't got money like that. Okay, you got to put in on this, man, and you evidently don't want to put in on this. So now you done got embarrassed. Ain't nobody coming to see you. Hey, Pastor, I'm coming to get you now. How you doing, Pastor? I can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Nope. Oh Lord, everybody's coming to the party. It's time to hush for real, y'all. Pastor, I can hear you. Trey, how you doing?
Hey, teach me how to Dougie.
Hey,
Teach me how to Dougie.
shoot. This joker right here trying to be digging, okay? He trying to Dougie much. Hi Trey, how you doing?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What up with it? What up with it? What up to everybody on the panel? What up
Nothing.
to everybody in the team and that?
We just having conversations about this
I
man
want to
right
say
here.
this. I want to say this, DG. I want to go both ways on it, right? I just want to go both ways. I'm not
I
going.
understand.
I'm
I
not going.
understand.
Yeah, because it's a funny world we living in. I just gotta be. Look how we
Mm,
looked at that situation. I'm not gonna say that name, what everybody know from. I'm gonna go old school.
right,
Look what we
right.
looking at Puffy like right now.
Mm,
But
yeah,
he's not the only criminal. It should be some
yeah.
other people there with him. It's some people who was cool with what he was doing and they was going to get him too. Like the person who
Right.
we seen on the video with him. Okay, getting dragged.
Mm,
She should be in there too
mm,
though, because you
yeah.
traumatized some people too.
Yeah, and still doing it.
You
Okay,
know,
still doing it.
don't try to say he forced me on everything because you didn't tell for years because you was worried about a song or something or a career. So you continue doing it. So I'm gonna say this with Dwayne Wade's son. I don't know if this is a situation where somebody sees some money, and I don't
Right,
know if this is a situation where somebody lost their cool. I don't know.
right.
Ain't enough
Then,
evidence. I'ma
right.
say this. I'ma pray because that's a black man and I don't want that for him. I'm gonna pray
That's what
to
I said.
God that
Yep.
he ain't do nothing wrong. I'm just saying that's what I'm praying for. If he did what
Yeah.
he did, that's what it is. But I'm praying that this young 24 black man did not get himself trapped like that, bruh.
There you go. There you go. That's my whole
See,
point.
if
No
I'm
one
famous,
should
GG,
take you off your square. No one should
yeah,
take you off your square.
If I'm famous, GG, I'm being real. I don't care. Like the Chris Brown situation, all this. We got phones, we got video. The first time, I don't care if I'm wrong, I cheated. That don't mean this shit supposed to go wrong. Who is this in your phone? Oh, let me see my phone. What? Put you right on video. Oh, you went in my phone? Yeah, let's video all this because you're not gonna lie. You're not gonna tell them I hit you. I don't know if you went in the bathroom and wept yourself up. I seen love and thin line between love and hate. You not fit to just turn me. Look, and I know they say, look, we believe you. Yes, believe what somebody say. Believe what a child say. Believe what a woman say. Believe what a man say. But don't just find nobody guilty because you like that person. That's your family. That's this, that's that. Go investigate because at the end of the day, you don't know. I'm telling you, me as a mother, but out the streets doing things I wasn't supposed to. She didn't know, and she's running up talking about, my baby wouldn't do that, man. You don't know what I do, mama.
That's right. That's right.
So don't run up saying that. So that's what I'm saying on both ends. I don't know what Dwayne Wade's son would do. And I don't know whoever this person that don't want to be. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, if I'm a victim and I'm called the law, I'm not scared of my name or my identity being out there. I already don't care since I called the police. So by her hiding her identity, that already put a red flag up on me. And I know people be like, oh, she don't want to be hound by paparazzi. Hold on, you going with Dwayne Wade's son. You already hound by paparazzi when y'all go.
And they not releasing where was he? Was he in California? Was he in Texas? Where was he at?
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this too. Whoever you are is who you are. You can't hide that shit for no month. You can't hide it for 2 years, a year, 3. We ain't never heard about this man ever doing this, and I'm pretty sure he had girlfriends before her.
Is that the oldest son? Or is
this the oldest son. He 24. Now think about it. This is what I'm saying. We never heard this before. Now, I know it's other things like that, like you never heard it before, but you always hear something like continuous. This is what I want to know. And I'm not saying that the person is right who's doing it to you, right? Gigi, if I'm lying, correct me. But it's a lot of these women who come out and say, they say it today, right? Oh, whoop-de-whoop put his hands on me. And then after everybody know about today, they come out with last year too, and the year before that, and then 2 times in that year. I want to know why your dumb ass stayed around for 15 punches.
And you can kind of say that about...
Because you know what I feel like, and this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that man is right. I'm going to say it again, GG. I'm not saying that man right. But it seemed like you're trying to build a case up before you leave. You like one smack ain't enough. I'm going to stay until the nigga beat me for 1 whole year. And then I'm going to say it's other times too. All it's supposed to take is one time. All it's supposed to take is one time. If I was a woman, I'm just being real. If I was a woman, I'm telling you what you tell somebody. It's like a bully. It's just like a bully. It's 2 guys. He see one guy, he fights him. That he tell him, I'm gonna fight you. The dude say, no, I don't want to fight. He gives him his money. That's gonna forever be the guy he bullied. The other guy, he say, I want your money. The guy says, no, we gonna fight. He's not gonna come back for that guy's money no more because he say, I want it the easy way. And that's how I feel with a woman. If you don't want to be beaten on, it should take one time. I'm pretty sure every woman, father or mother told her, if a man put his hands on you, leave him. And for you to stay there for 15 more times, or I'm not saying that's what his son did, but I'm saying that's how these stories go. They'll tell us about one incident, and the next thing you know, it's 20 of them.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, now I'm looking at her like, what the hell were you sticking around for that long?
No. See, let me just say this. I'm gonna throw this in there. See, he had one time to hit me, and we both ended up at the ER. Okay? Yeah. See, no, I'm not sticking around for no 30 days and give you probation, and you gonna change, and there's gonna be therapy, and we gonna come back together. If we gonna do that, you gonna do it at your address, and I'm gonna do it at my address. I'm not staying nowhere, letting no man, woman, dog, cat put hands on me.
And it
Okay,
don't
no.
and look, Gigi, it don't have to just be putting your hands on me. If a man or a woman cheat on you and you don't leave them, they gonna cheat
Hmm.
again because you didn't do nothing.
Okay, now look, I can speak to that. I was with a man for 34 years, and he probably was faithful maybe 6 months out of the whole 34 years. Serial cheater. Women calling me and telling me, but I chose to stay because, huh?
I'm gonna just say this. It ain't about. It ain't. I don't know. I'm going both ways. Like I said, I don't
Hmm.
know this lady background because she's hiding herself. We know about Dwayne Wade's son because he's famous. I'm just pointing that
Right,
out. That's all I'm
right.
doing. I'm
And
not
then
picking no.
what makes it so bad, Mr. Tree? They got D Wade out here with the blonde hair tripping on the dog. It's
And look,
always them
I'm
two
gonna tell you,
together.
it's too
It's
much. This
always
boy,
them two together.
I'm pretty sure D Wade then groomed this boy and told him, you can't do these things. We got your brother, what he's doing. You know, we got to have a certain way we look. So I don't
Yeah.
believe that. I'm going to tell you, D Wade kids so much, like, I feel like they connected to their and they talk. I believe if he would have started arguing with that girl and it got out of hand, I believe he would have called D-Wade like, Pops, this shit getting
Hmm.
crazy. Like, was she
Yeah.
trying to put her hand?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he just would have just reacted. I think he has a
Hmm.
relationship with his father, bro. Like, that's how I was. Like, when I was younger and my pops was alive, if I'm arguing, I didn't do nothing. I'd walk out the house, I'd be like, Pops, man, what the hell did you do in this situation? And maybe he was in that situation, maybe he wasn't, but he'll be like, shit, leave out the house, wait till shit cool down, wait till she go to sleep.
Right.
He tell me something like that, but your pops ain't gonna tell you, go back in there, put your foot in her ass and let her know.
No.
So I don't
Let her
think
know
that he
who
was,
you
I
are.
don't, like I said, this young man, and I'm saying he's black. I don't even know the color of this lady. That's all I'm saying. I don't know the ethnicity of this lady. I don't know if she black, white, Arabian, Nights. I don't know. So
And
that
then,
goes into it too. I don't know what your background is. A lot of it does matter on, hey, look, I'll say this. Everybody knows their own culture. And I'm just being real when I'm saying this. A black woman understands a black man because she grows up around him. Okay, I'm
hmm
just saying, a black woman grows up around a black man if her father's in her life, or if she has a brother, she sees him from a child, grows up and see what he goes through, so she learns
right,
to understand his black ass. I don't grow
right,
up in no house with no Hispanics, with no Arabians, with no Russians, with no Chinese. I don't know y'all culture. I don't know how y'all rules are. I don't know if y'all whoop. I don't know when y'all eat. I don't know what you can do. So I cannot go into a relationship with one of those cultures and think that everything gonna work out fine. No, because when
right.
I start yelling and screaming, you might go back to your past in your mind like, oh, black people crazy. They gonna hurt you. He gonna hit you. And I'm just yelling in this motherfucker.
And that's the stereotype that all the brothers got to deal with. Another thing you can look at is that this young man is 24 years old. He has not just begun to be groomed to be a man. He knows what the rules are. He knows what the steps are. If you in a
Exactly.
situation,
He's been groomed. Look,
he's
he's
been
media
groomed,
groomed.
but
This
yeah,
this
this is
man is
what he
media
saw.
groomed, man. He is
Right.
like
This is
groomed to not make a mistake his whole life being
right.
in front of a TV.
Right, right. And you gonna tell me somebody just gonna automatically push him out of if somebody raising their voice at me talking about some
And
dumb stuff,
all
you
I'm
think
saying,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna say
stay
this.
there?
And
Mm-mm.
think about this, Gg. If it's because he
Mm,
cheated, if it's because he cheated, right? You caught him with a girl. I don't know. I'm just saying what it could be. People, I don't know. It could be because you forgot that it's our anniversary. You forgot my birthday. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure he had these problems with another girlfriend. And
right.
he
He
didn't
ain't
have
just
to fight.
started.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't have to fight her. She didn't try to fight him. Like,
Mm-mm.
see, now this is what I'm saying. A man ain't gonna tell the police really she slapped me. Man, she slapped me. We
Man,
ain't really
that's D Wade's son, Trey. Wherever he's at, got to have some kind of security. He can't just be out at the 7-Eleven, Walmart doing stuff like this.
I
He's
don't
got to
think
be
he
somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think he got security in his house,
In
like
his
area. You know what I'm saying?
repertoire. Oh, okay.
That's presidential stuff. I don't think he got like armed like guards walking around. But I do believe he lives in an gated home, right? I
Yes,
do
they got to
believe,
have some
like I said,
cameras.
patterns is everything, right? And I'm gonna say
Right.
this: I'm not saying it just because if this was LeBron James and they said not with his wife. But with somebody else, they said LeBron James got physical. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go with the
Mm,
evidence first that he showed me in his life. You know what I mean? That's like
mm,
Will Smith. People act shocked
mm.
that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not. Somewhere overseas, I forgot what was going on. Somebody tried to kiss Will Smith and he backhanded him. He
Oh,
slapped him right
hell
there on the red carpet. He slapped him. He said, "Man,
no.
what the hell
Oh,
wrong with you?" So I knew
oh,
Will
Lord
Smith.
Jesus.
Like one thing I know my people. This is what I'm saying.
Right,
Tiger Woods.
right.
Tiger Woods trying to come out and say I'm mixed race. I'm Asian and black. No nigga, you
Mm.
black, okay?
You
And
black,
nobody
okay?
believed it.
Lactose
Yeah,
DNA.
and nobody believed it until you found out how many holes he was really putting in. And it
Yeah.
wasn't just on the golf course. You like, oh yeah, he
Right.
black. Yeah, nah, this
Yeah.
nigga black. He got 15
Mm-hmm.
women all in wherever is a golf course, he got 18 holes there.
And you a millionaire, billionaire, and you mean to tell me you ain't got but one phone? They gonna say, yeah, he black.
One thing I want to say is, see, a lot of saying in this time, right? See, this is the time you got to look at who you are. If you already arrogant, right, or if you already are confident in yourself when you're broke, when you get money, all that's going to do is enhance everything you
Enhancement.
are. That's all
Yeah.
it does. When you get money behind your personality, you just
Right.
enhance that shit.
Because the chains fall off then. Now you can do what you really want to do,
So this
okay?
young man Ben
Just
had
break the
money.
chains, break the
This young
Yeah.
chains.
This young man
James.
Ben had money, man. He ain't new to this. He don't have to yell
Mm-mm.
for no female. See, I gotta be honest in things. I'm not saying he's not capable of it, but I also gotta give him things that say he won't do this. I can't just say the reasons why he will. I'm not gonna do that. If I'm in the jury, I'm not gonna just stare at him and see some tattoos and he black and be like, yeah, you did it. No, I'm not doing that. I've been in that situation.
I
I
just,
ain't doing that.
yeah, I don't like the fact that it just don't fit right. I'm just saying it don't fit right when him and his father is always in the news for some
Yeah.
crazy
You ain't
stuff,
even
for
heard
some
about
crazy
like
stuff.
you heard about Dwayne Wade baby mama problems, but you ain't
Right.
even never heard that lady say he slapped her. When D Wade and his wife went through, you ain't never heard her say he put his hands on her, no matter what. So this boy ain't been around that. I'm not saying he's not capable. I'm just saying
Mm-hmm.
I have to follow the patterns of his
Yeah.
life, how he was raised, and knowing that this man's he know he's famous. He know this gonna mess his life
He,
up.
he
You
been
think he gonna do this?
he been famous all his life. He's only
Mm-hmm.
24. He been famous all his life. You mean to tell me this young man just gonna come out in 2026 and start beating up on folks, lacerations and criminal, holding people hostage, false imprisonment? What is that? That's like
GG.
some federal military
I'm gonna
stuff.
say it again. He's 24 years old. If he had a mean streak like that to where he does those things, we would have heard it already.
We done heard it
We haven't
already.
heard anything.
Oh yes,
Nope.
T Price. Thank you, T Price. Come on in here with that wisdom. Think
Yeah,
about it,
I'm
bro. Cause
sorry. I
you
said
be
hi.
telling me T Price on things like this. Where's the pattern, bro? If I seen this
That's what
nigga,
I said.
if I seen him have any type of anger splash right on the basketball court, where he snap on his teammates, where he snap on the coach, where he snap at his daddy, where he snapping, I'll be like, okay, he probably did do because I see this nigga got an anger. He never showed me an angry man, never. And this man is
Right.
24. I'm gonna say again, he's been dating girls. I'm pretty sure since he was 16 years
Yes,
old.
yes, yes. He's been dating girls. They already shopping for his wife and all kinds of situations going on. He's learning the behaviors to be D Wade's son. You can't be out here popping off at the college. He knows that. So why all of a sudden that we ain't never heard nothing? I said I ain't heard nothing on this young man. I didn't even know he was out there playing basketball until these pictures popped up. So where this come from? Where was he at? Was he in another country, international league or something?
I'll recognize them United States
Because
uniform.
what you think on
There
it?
we go.
What you think on it, bro? Like, just are you in judgmental stage, or on you, or are you on? Let me see what happened.
I always see what happens, but at the same time, we ain't never heard nothing about this young man ever. So we ain't. I'm not gonna be one of the people that wanna throw the rock and hide the hand kind of thing. Nah, man, give that man
Give
his
him a
time,
fighting
man.
chance. Give him the benefit of the doubt. We never seen this.
Yeah, because they know they love to throw black brothers under the bus.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not fit to come in here and be like, that's everybody coming. I'm seeing people on other streams like, oh, you done effed up. Oh, yeah, you done did it. You mad because you not in the NBA. Look, man, if that man in the NBA or not, that nigga still gonna live a good life. He don't got no reason to be mad, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Bronny. Why everybody look, we might be mad at what LeBron did with his son, but guess what? He didn't need to sign with the Lakers to get no 14 million. And that's the truth. That's just the goddamn truth.
He walked in the NBA with 11 million already.
He was already a millionaire. He was already making more money than some of the starters. He was already having more money. His daddy a billionaire. You think he care? And D-Wade got some cheese too. I'm just saying, I'm not, because if this was a white man, I don't care, or some other race, we'll be like, we'll be coming up with everything, or I never seen this. I don't know. It's not true. Wait a minute. We ain't even seen no. Okay, so this Dwayne Wade's son. I ain't never seen this. I don't know. Hey, hold on. This girl don't even want us to know who she is. What you hiding? Why we can't look you up? How long y'all been dating? If you been dating him for 6 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years, well, let me tell you something. If you've been dating him for anything that's in the years, and you don't, and this the only time you saying he did something, maybe he broke up with your ass, said I'm tired, and you try to say, what? You gonna leave me? I'm gonna kill myself. I don't know what you did. I don't know if he did that or you did that.
You gonna tell me that this man is willingly gonna get his thing twisted for a female? Huh? What for a female? What's going on with that?
If I'm a liar, Gigi. Hey,
who's the girl? Who's it's always the man's name always mentioned, but who's
Thank you.
Who is this reality star?
Remember what they did with the coach in Boston? Remember what they did to the coach in Boston, man? They didn't want to let us know who the hell it was. We still didn't know who the hell
check
woman
this out. It's just like how they did that coach from Michigan, Sharon Moore.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't look at it and finding out that the girl was lying.
Let me say this, T Price, because you know I've been on that side, not for this, but guess what? I have a right to face my accuser. I have a right to know them. Everybody this should be public. Look, we knew who the police were. We knew the police name who beat Rodney King back then. Back then, we knew their names. It wasn't no hiding that shit. It was public. We knew their names, sir. Well, it ain't saying we knew their addresses, but we knew their names. We don't know if this girl been a trickster. We don't know, but we've been seeing this boy. All I'm telling people is stop accusing people, finding people guilty before you see the evidence. You've seen this man grow up like right in front of your eyes. He been at his daddy basketball games. You've seen him playing basketball in high school. We ain't never heard nothing about an anger management problem. We ain't never heard nothing from ex-girlfriends that come out and be like, oh, dating him is crazy. Like nobody went on Vlad or nothing.
Unless they thirsty for some money.
So obviously, so at 24 years old, this man, whoever he dating now, because we don't know, she don't want nobody to know her, but this man did this to me. I'm just saying. And they saying because she got last. All I'm gonna tell people is, if it goes both ways now, I could be at Gigi house and Gigi can be like, "Can you leave?" I could be like, "Okay, give me a moment." I can go to Gigi bathroom and smack my head up against her sink and smack it again and put a knot on my head.
Thin line between love and hate.
Yeah, and say, hey, and call the police right in the bathroom and say, can you please come to wooty woo. She put her hands on me, sir. And they gonna believe me because I got the, I don't know what this girl, she sees money, and I'm gonna tell you something, ain't none of us date nobody famous and rich. And when when you do, I believe this though, when you date somebody famous and rich, you don't want to break up. You like, hell no, I got used to this mansion. I got used to these fancy cars. I got used to these fancy ass restaurants. Nigga, who you leaving me for? Oh, hell no.
And that's the whole agenda right there. Most people come to folks with his kind of influence with an agenda. You know, you don't know that. No, you don't know that. People can. What's the honeymoon season? Is what, 1 year, 2 years in, and then next thing y'all done moved in. And now she cooking all kind of other kind of stuff and sleeping with all other kind of people. That was the whole goal.
Because guess what? He ain't married to her. So guess what? We just dated. So when I break up to you, you go back to your mama house. Straight up.
And you ain't gonna, I'm not finna get myself in no situation with you because I don't know you like that, okay? That's just bottom line. I cannot give up my freedom. I cannot have report.
I have to think I have to think any person that's famous. Look, think about this. Any person that's famous in any way, I don't care if it's through your parents. You're questioning why somebody look, I know why you want me. I know why you telling me all the stuff I want to hear in my ear because of who I am. You don't even know me yet. You just know me off of TV. Girl, you don't love him. You love what he can do for you. That's the first reason why you said yes. That's the first reason why you said yes.
Right. And the minimum amount of time that you can be with somebody is 2 to 3 years, okay, living in cohabitating at the same address. And if after that person got rings on you, okay? I was with
But I'm going to go the other way, right? I'm going to go the other way too, Gigi. Now I'm going to say this. Zaire, if you lost your rabbit ass mind and did some stupid shit, you deserve it. Okay? I'm gonna say that outright. If you did some dumb ass shit and lost your rabbit ass mind like you regular out here, and I'm not saying a regular man can do it, but if you done did that, you put a whole cloud over your father, over what he has, you mess up his endorsement, you mess up everything. So if you did that, you are dumb. We just seen what happened to Rampage Jackson's son for beating up a wrestler.
Right, come on now.
Hey, did y'all hear about how they did O.J. Simpson? That they ain't gonna put nothing about him in the new Buffalo Bills stadium. Talking about to go against family. You know,
It go against family.
And look, and guess what? That man was found innocent, and they still wanted to do him like that. That man was found. Hey, look, I'm saying for that case, I don't care about nothing else. Anything else he done, don't get him put out of whatever they talking about. That man was found innocent on American laws. That's all I know. I don't got nothing else to say. Because there's too many men that's in jail on American law and it wasn't right. So when somebody, hey, I don't got nothing, it's nothing you can do. But if you black, obviously it's something they can do. They act like Colin Kaepernick broke the law.
Yeah, they've been doing this since they came over here and want to say we was lost and Christopher Columbus founded us. We was never lost. What you say? What you saying? The land was moving around and you was chasing us and stuff?
Let me ask you this. Now, to get off of that, right, until we get more information, what do y'all think, T. Price, Gigi, what do y'all think about Jaylen Brown daddy talking about he gonna dog while he gonna stump a mud puddle up in Stephen A. Smith?
And a real man, especially a man that raised a child, period, and he has a son. So he been the storm in the rain. It's just like Malika Andrews, whatever I call her brat doll. She jabbed. She did a jab on on the draft night, talking about, the mom drove her into practice and all the games, and it's like Carlos Boozer, like, yeah, Carlos Boozer's dad. It's just like this. It's like it's like, listen, we know one thing: we can't come in this world unless a woman and a man sleeps together, and the sperm connect, then you got kids. You know what I mean? We get all that. You ain't got to slide. That's why nobody don't like you. And you hold it and you watch. And you know Wilburton is on too, y'all. So if you want to watch Serena's back. You know, she's back in the Wilburton. She's gonna be doing the doubles and the singles. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I was following that.
It's on ESPN right now. It's on right now.
But Jaylen Brown's dad. See, there's two ways.
Keep playing. You can't sit there and talk about folks' kids, and then especially.
That's what I was saying. There's two ways to look at that.
You don't think nobody ain't gonna pull up on you.
He ain't gonna let nobody disrespect his son. But then again, Stephen A. is putting this out here because he know he gonna get them clicks. Okay. So,
I'm gonna say this: some of them people that be up in a higher area and they feel like they special. They forget about the real world, right? Now let's go to the real world. In the real world, amongst your neighbors, if somebody's speaking on your kids wrong, you gonna go ring that doorbell.
Yeah.
Oh, who is it? It's the kid. It's the motherfucking parent of the stupid, retarded motherfucking kid you was talking about. Yeah, come open the door. Yeah, come and meet me. And look, once they come to the door, is you the father? Like Maury. Yeah, is you the father? Yeah. Hey, look, I don't say nothing about your dumbass motherfucking kid. You understand? See where it's gonna come from? Somewhere you gotta understand. Now we know they're all public figures where we feel like we can say this song sucks. But look, don't be mad when they be like, fuck you, whoever think this song sucks. Don't be mad. Right. Don't be mad. And that's the problem in the world. Everybody want to be mad at Jaylen Brown's daddy because, hey, hold on. Look, this man, Stephen A., has the power to make or break your career, whether people want to believe that or not.
Yeah.
This man can get on that TV and be like, he's a bum. He don't deserve to get paid. Don't give him the max. You're an idiot. And some people might, but look what Steve Kerr said about Shaq and the Fool. He said, I almost didn't get JaVale McGee because of Shaq and the Fool. He said that. So that lets you know when they feel like you somebody they respect and you know anything or you know you're in a high level, somebody is listening. Because look how many people believe somebody's the GOAT. If you can make anybody believe something if you say it, and that what made me mad at Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp said that on his nightcap. He said if you say something enough, people will start. But that's why y'all call LeBron James the GOAT enough, because kids will grow up and believe it if they hear it. Because they're not young. They're not old enough to investigate. They're going to grow up. They never seen Michael Jordan. They never, really heard nothing. They're going to grow up seeing commercials of him, and they're going to believe that shit because y'all put it in their face enough. So that's the truth. So it's the same thing with this thing with Stephen A. Like, hold on, bro. You up here talking about this and you talking about that with my son. Look, if you want my son to stay professional, if you want me to stay professional, guess what? You got you stay professional.
You're preaching now.
Yeah, you stay professional, sir. When you say my son, don't speak on. Your job is to speak on what my son do on the basketball court. Don't talk about my son's personality because you don't hang around him to know that.
Right. When did y'all have dinner last time and y'all had a real conversation? Okay.
When you see us talk about LeBron and all them, y'all don't see us going to that nigga house. We talk about the basketball court. We don't know. That nigga might be a great father. I'm not about to be like, and I know you, where I feel like, and if you heard me say something about his father, I'm saying like, hey, I wouldn't put my son on American Idol and he can't sing. Put it like that. That's what I'm gonna say. If I hear my son, he'd be like, Dad, can I go on American Idol? I'm be like, sing something. And he'd be like, you saw first. I'm be like, hell no, you can't go on American Idol.
No, go back in the house, okay? And why are you so interested in what I got going on? What about me outside of the basketball is
don't be sensitive. We talk about the NBA. We talk about the NBA players being sensitive, right? Look, watch this. If I go on Twitter and say, KD ain't no goddamn leader. This dude a bum. He a waste of talent. He's straight like his potential is wasted. And he come in there and say, man, F you. You ain't never made it to college. You ain't never did this. You ain't never been on this level. Hey, I don't care, but I know this. You wasted your moments that you worked. Like, we gonna go back and forth. I ain't finna be like, hey, KD, you soft for coming back at me. No, you being a man. You ain't letting nobody talk no shit to you. No matter what. If I'm right or wrong, who likes somebody? You didn't like your parents telling you, your ass stupid. You doing stupid shit. You didn't like it, but they was right.
Right.
So you gonna say something, bro. They are grown ass men, and I'm gonna tell you, they didn't have this back in Michael Jordan days. They didn't have this back in Kobe Bryant them days at first. To where if somebody get on there and say something about you, you can tweet it, and all your followers are reshare it. They didn't have that. You had to go catch them and say, "Hey, motherfucker, I seen that shit you put in the news. You got me effed up. Don't you ever lie on me." Like, that's how they had to go, and that person ain't gonna go back and print, hey, Michael Jordan and Kobe or LeBron came up to me and said I was lying. They ain't gonna put that because that make them look weak. But now players have the ability to, when you come out there and say, hey, he wasn't aggressive, and then that player can come out there and say, hey, you didn't see how they was double teaming me? Every player would have did that. I don't care who you were. I don't care. You would have had your agent do it. You would have said, hey, man, post something saying that nigga's lying.
Right. And what makes you think I don't have the right to rebuttal whatever your evaluation is? I'm not just gonna sit here and let you talk about me and that.
Look what Kobe did. Look what Kobe did to get back at Shaq. Kobe called the reporter and said, let's do an interview. And he publicly in that interview talked about Shaq. That's how he got his word out. But guess what? If Kobe had Twitter, he would have did it himself.
Right. And then they expect his dad, his mom, his sister just sit by and let you say any kind of thing about their son, brother, whatever, and not say nothing. What you smoking?
That's not being that. That's Stephen A. not being human. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you are man or woman enough to say something about anyone's child, we are all in the real world. We not them. We in the real world. If I see somebody on the other side where my son shoot the ball and they like, I'm looking at them like, fuck you, nigga. He gonna make it. Who the fuck is you?
And what makes it okay for Stephen A. to say something and Jaylen Brown not say nothing?
What I'm saying is, we all got an opinion. Don't be mad when the defense opinion come back at you. And don't be mad how somebody wants to come back at you. You can tell somebody, oh, damn, you punched me in my mouth. I didn't do anything threatening. Guess what? They might feel like that word was threatening. You ain't gotta hit me. You said something that scared me. I punched your ass.
I'm not afraid of you. Hit me. Hit me.
And why is it always the person that's defending themselves always in the wrong? Make me understand that, okay? He's just defending his family. What's wrong about that? Okay, I'm gonna stand
here. If I'm about to say something about anybody, right? Guess what? When we come on this panel, and I'm about to speak my mind, guess what? I'm prepared that somebody gonna say I don't agree with that. I'm prepared. I don't think everybody is gonna be like, yeah, you right. I'm prepared for somebody on this panel to be like, nigga, you talking buffoonery. And I'm be like, why you say that? And now
and
here
still,
we go. We're in a now here we go. We're in a debate. We're fighting. We're trying to see who's right. We're coming up with facts. We're proving each other wrong. That's what we do. You don't get mad. Oh man, why you say I'm wrong, man? You know what? Who's your favorite player? F them. I don't even care.
Right, and if I don't agree with you, you gonna threaten me talking about you don't really want me to say what's really going on. What is you talking about? You don't know me like that. What you mean? What's really going on?
Or even I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. His father. I'm gonna say this. But we have to be prepared for this. America, we at war right now, America. Stop acting like it's not fighting in the world. When you hear somebody say, I'm going to punch you, go somewhere with that 70s weed beat shit.
Right.
Somewhere with that shit. Let me tell you something. Right now, somebody punching each other. Right now. Somebody punching each other right now. That's a part of life. God said it in the Bible. It's a time for everything. Everything. That means even a time to fight. So sometimes you're going to deal with somebody that don't want to fight. They want to talk about what you said. Sometimes you're going to deal with somebody that don't want to talk. They want to fight. Nigga, damn, just be prepared because you should always feel like what I said can give me this or that.
Right.
You know, if I go and punch this dude, I'm either going to get shot at after this or they're going to come back and beat me up. Period. Or they're gonna call the police.
Right. And
you gotta think about what's gonna happen after you say or do what you do. Don't be shocked and appalled. Oh my God, he up here talking about beat my ass because I said his son sucks. Wait a minute. Think about what you just said. You said his son sucks. You said his son is a problem. Everybody, look, I'm going to say this. I don't care who you are. You could be the worst. Look, somebody loved Trump.
Yep.
Somebody who had him, somebody who's his brother, somebody who is sister. It don't matter about everybody else hating you. Your family gonna always love you. And they gonna fight for you. When somebody come for you, that's your family job. See, they know he can't say shit like that. Look, if I know my brother, look, T. Price famous. Somebody threw some milk on him. We walking into a restaurant, somebody threw some milk. Oh shit. T. Price, I know what T. Price want to do, but he can't. Look, but you know what I know he can do? T. Price, you can bail yourself out, but then you're going to jeopardize your money coming in too. So look, I'm going to punch this man who threw this milk on you, and you bail your boy out, and you give me your lawyer. You feel he can afford that for me? Now T. Price can say this, hey, I can't control no other man. See, he can control himself.
Yeah.
That's what you see. That's what they fired Chris Carter for. Chris Carter told them football players some real. Hey, T. Price, you know I'm telling the truth right now. What I'm about to say. T. Price, you laughing? Hey, Chris Carter told them football players. He said, "Hey," and this for you, John Morant. He said,
"Come on now, we need to talk about that, Trey. We need to talk about that."
And look at John Morant's career. Look, he said, "Some of y'all gonna get in trouble one day." He said, "You're gonna be too drunk. You driving." You gonna have something you don't supposed to have. You got some type of contraband. He said, you can't. He said, you can't take that. He said, but you know who can? These niggas around you that's eating off your money that you taking out. That's your boys. He said, that's my weed, sir. Hey, that's not good, sir. They don't supposed to let you go take no goddamn photo. And they got that man fired because he told them some real shit. That's the truth. You got an entourage. That's what you think. You don't let the money. You don't bite the hand that feed. Look, you might not got the gun. Look, John Morant. Hey, look, John Morant. Oh, look, he flashed the gun. No, he ain't flashed no gun. No, he didn't. That was mine, and he seen I was drunk, and he said, "Man, give me that, man. I can't have you." You know, somebody was supposed to come out there and say that was mine, and he took it from me, trying to protect me. And I'm sorry, like that, it had to come on. Like somebody was supposed to try to help him in that situation.
Come on, now
And then you surround it. And then look, I'm gonna tell you, look, T Price, our boy just now got cracked on video with a gun. He get in the car with us, and we videoing. Look, watch this. Look, before we video, I ain't videoing before he get in the car. I ain't showing him walking to the car or nothing. Hey, look. Once he get in the car, hey, is it cool if I turn this video on? Don't do no crazy shit. That's what I'm saying first. Hey, look, when I turn this video on, don't do no gun sign. I don't care what the song. If the song say boom, 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 hit the rollie store with the rollie on. Don't you say nothing with your fingers like boom, boom, boom. Think about it. I'm gonna tell y'all why this is wrong. I'm gonna tell y'all what I see. Y'all see, watch. Ever since he got caught with that gun, I'm gonna show you how they just get on you. Ever since he got caught with that gun, you know his little signature thing he do when he hit a three. He act like he like boom, 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 shoot. Now watch this. Now, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander do the same thing. He be cocking the gun and be like, boom. They ain't telling him don't do that no more because you know why? Because he ain't got caught with a real gun in real life. That's why.
That's one of his signature. That's one of Shay's signature moves. He do
when Shay shoot a jumper in your face. He put the clip in the gun, bam, and then he cock it. He say, boom, bam.
And I haven't got fined for it yet. Okay.
He hasn't got, and he's not gonna get fined because he's a positive. Look, now that's a positive thing to do.
It's who's wearing the story. Who's wearing the story? Depending on who wearing the story is how far they gonna go with you. Come on.
So you see what I'm saying? It's about what you do. And look, Rasheed Wallace started the three to the dome. Rasheed Wallace started the three to the dome. Rasheed Wallace started the three to the dome. They called him into the office. I just was watching the podcast with him and Carmelo. He started the three to the dome. He said they called him to the office and said, hey, you doing that gun gesture with the gun like you're blowing somebody's brains out. He said, no. He said, look at it in slow motion. 3 fingers. I'm throwing up the 3, but I'm saying 3 times. Carmelo, look what Carmelo do. This is what I'm saying when people look out for you. Carmelo said, okay, I'm one of the faces. I'm a star. They probably tripping on you because you ain't. He said, all of us gonna do it. When we shoot threes, we gonna all go 3 to the dome. They gonna accept this shit. And that's why you got it in the league now. So that's what I'm saying. If I see Ron making money, he playing football. We smoking big weed in the car. They find a little zone. Guess what? Hey, whose is this? It's mine, sir. You ain't got to take us to the station and find. It's mine. He ain't even been smoking, sir. It's all of us.
Trey, Mutombo was doing the no all over the league. Michael Jordan did it one time and got fined for it. Okay, what you talking about?
Ron Tom, man, come on. Hey, Ron, man, come on. Touch us with some of that wisdom, man. You got to, man, because we've been in here lighting them up like lightning.
What we talking about?
What we talking
about? I'm saying John Morant situation, right? You know, we from there. And you know, I'm just saying the real world. We ain't up there rich where shit's going on where we ignorant to what's really going on, right? Well, this started from Jaylen Brown, Daddy saying he'll put hands and feet on on Stephen A. And I'm saying we forgetting the real world at a football game, at a park, or your neighbors. If you talk about somebody's kid, now you could be dealing with a parent that's gonna come talk to you, and you could be dealing with a parent that's gonna smack you in the mouth when you answer the door. So I'm also saying it's the lookout thing too. We speaking on John Morant. I'm saying, look, Chris Carter told them football players some real shit. If you the money and y'all doing some shit you don't supposed to do, one of these niggas who enjoying your money that you spending money on, they supposed to be like, that's me. That's my gun. Nah, that's my shit.
That's Entourage 1. That's Entourage 101.
Andrew Wiggins resigned with the Miami. Andrew Wiggins signed 3 years, $64 million.
Who?
Miami.
He going to negotiate with his own
They going over there where Giannis is.
Hey, wait,
He was already there anyway.
wait. He was already there.
Yeah, he was already there, but I'm just saying they
He
got
was
Giannis over
So
there
let
now.
me tell you what Giannis doing. Let me tell you what Giannis doing. Giannis is, I'm just being honest, what I believe. I'm not saying this is true. Giannis seen what Andrew Wiggins did with Steph in the finals, and he's and look, and guess what? Now that's his championship experience. You want that on your team. If he's either one of the pieces or he's telling one of the pieces how to be the piece. So I can understand that re-signing.
That sounds nice though.
They had to, bro. They just got Giannis. That mean they ain't win now, Mo.
Yeah, you gotta get some names right there. You gotta get. Hey, look. It's the Miami. It's the Miami team. It's the Miami Heat with LeBron James. Them. You gotta keep a few names. You gotta get a few names there. I don't care if they pass their time. You gotta get some names there.
Yeah.
You gotta get something over there. Look, you gotta get something over there that Giannis respects. And guess what? Giannis, you can't disrespect Andrew Wiggins. He's a champion. He was the second best player behind Steph Curry in the finals. You can't disrespect him. We got Andrew Wiggins over here with you. And you know what? He wasn't the main focus, and he damn near was the guy over there. He outplayed Clay. He outplayed Draymond. No, you're gonna have to work with it. You're gonna have to work with this. You're gonna have to work with this one.
Wiggins helped them bring that championship to Golden State. I don't care what you say Steph was doing his thing, but Wiggins was doing his thing too.
That's how he got his payday. That's how he got his
contract.
Payday.
Come on now.
That's how he got. So hey, look, this is the thing. It's putting pressure on Giannis though. And I'm keeping the same energy. When I see two championship players that was impactful in that, hey, and they not really out their prime. They're in their prime. They might not be in the beginning of it, but they in the midst up. Somebody's in the middle and somebody's in the end. So I'm still expecting something. That's experience of a championship winning two players right there. Y'all know what it takes, and that's playoff experience too. So Giannis, no bitching on that one. Can't be no bitching on that one.
Somebody's knocking at your door.
What you think? Hey, what you think, Ron? What you think, Ron, on that?
Man, Andrew Wiggins is a certified bucket getter. He's a certified Swiss Army knife, and Miami had to extend him, being that he was in the last year of his contract. That's a fact. Two-way player with Giannis need fit with Bam Adebayo already. You feel me? You know that.
And they got Bobby Portis. They got Frog Eyed Bobby Portis over there.
There go the enforcer, right? Hey, look, there go your Haslam, Ron. Hey, Ron, there go your new Haslam in Miami. There go your new Haslam, Ron. Tell me something about that.
They don't have the guard play.
Yeah, now that's what they missing. They missing point guard and shooting guard. That's what they are missing. But you know what? I'm gonna say this. I know Andrew Wiggins got used to playing small forward, but he can't also go to that shooting guard. Remember, that was his position because he looked up the code.
They got Bam Adebayo over there. He'll score 83 points. Now,
I'm gonna say this. This is what. Hey, look, Ron. Hey, look, watch this, Ron. Hey, look, Bam, I'm giving you some advice. I'm not even clowning you. This ain't got nothing to do with 83. Hey, Bam, I want you to go work on your outside shot because you cannot be the inside man now that you got Giannis on your team. I'm going to need you to learn how to be a real, what they call that? A spacing forward. You're gonna have to learn how to be like a Chris Webber, Tim Duncan, a KG. You can't be having your back. Now that's new for him because he's a more back to the basket player. I don't care if he can shoot a three here and there. You're gonna have to be like Chris Bosh. You're gonna have to be the new Chris Bosh in Miami. You're gonna go to power. You're gonna have to go on that wing, nigga, and shoot them corner threes.
Hey, they got Rozier and Kevin Love over there.
Oh, Rozier back after. So what's going on with his case? Hold on, I'm on your ass.
I don't know, but I'm looking at the lineup. They got Rozier and Kevin Love
Oh
over
hell no! Oh hell no! I'm keeping it 1,000. I'm keeping it 1,000. Hey Ron, hey Jay, hey T Price. Oh hell no! Not Mr. Bet on my points and my rebounds. Oh hell no!
Oh, he only still on a roster because the new season hasn't officially started yet.
Oh, okay. Tell me something, Ron. That's why I said, hold on, Ron. Hey, Ron, hey, look, I can't have you on my team because it might be some important shit, and you might be like, I can't score this quota. I can't score this quota. Like, hell no. Ron time, you know, not like that. Ron, you in the city where everything get kind of legal. Like, if it ain't Vegas, New York gonna legalize that shit first.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact.
So that's why I'm like, hey, that betting, we all knew it. Look what they did to this. If I was Michael Jordan, I'm being 1,000. I'm not trying to be funny, Ron, T Price, GG, come with me. Hey, if I was Michael Jordan, I'm suing y'all ass. Y'all letting these motherfuckers bet, and you motherfuckers made me go play baseball? Oh hell no.
Yeah, just because I went down to Atlantic City to see what's going on around the seashore, y'all want to put me on, man, please. They got
y'all was trying to blame me for my, hey look, Ron, y'all trying to blame me for my daddy. So who the fuck coming up missing? Who the fuck coming up missing with these niggas?
Hey, yo, that's low key. That's the reason why Mike left the league the first time. Because of that gambling shit. It wasn't because he needed to break. The NBA didn't want to come down on that nigga for all that gambling shit.
Yep. That's what. Hey, look. That's what. Hey, Ron. Thank you. Hey, Ron. Thank you for keeping it real. Because everybody think we won't say what you need to say about Michael Jordan if it's in some type of way against him. No, we ain't got no problem. Michael Jordan did gamble, and look, it's all on. You can go and look it up. It's on. He met somebody that was the FBI was already investigating this man. They already knew he was a damn con artist. See, now I'm gonna tell you what they did. What they did was grab Michael Jordan by the balls at the same time. I'm just being real. What they did, they was like, we gonna let him get Michael, and then we gonna put Mike in this situation. Like, now you gotta kind of do what we say. And before Mike blew a basketball game, he went to another sport. That's what I think.
I know they had been investigating him for a minute before all that stuff popped out.
This dude, look, Michael Jordan paid him like $55,000. This how they connected Mike with it. Everybody want to know story this is, and I'm not lying. Go look it up. I don't know who the dude name is, but I'm gonna say this: they was playing golf. The dude was a con artist. Michael Jordan owed him $55,000, I believe. Michael Jordan wrote a check to this dude. The check that they didn't go and run in on this dude on all the other checks. They waited till Michael Jordan gave him a check. When Michael Jordan gave him the check of $55,000, he went to go cash it. The FBI ran in on him right there at the bank. Come here, woo. And then they used Michael Jordan check like into the case. Michael Jordan had to go to court and all that shit. It's all in Google. Go to Google.
Okay, the thing about it is, if Michael was messing up, how come he didn't do no time for all
No, look, Michael, look, this the thing. Look what I said. He was playing golf. Mike never betted on a basketball game with the man. He betted on golf games with the man. And the man was bumping him and getting Mike. And he said Mike for $55,000. Mike paid his man up. It wasn't for, thank you, Ron. Look it up. This man got me on some golf shit. It was never for finals. It was never for a playoff game. It was never for the sport that Michael Jordan don't get nobody in basketball unless he plays you one-on-one. That's a fact.
It wasn't no betting on basketball. It was that golf and all that horse racing shit like that.
Right.
Thank you. Like you put a little more on it. I know about the golf side. Put some more on it.
Which was all legal back then. Because he was doing it legally, you feel me, out in Vegas, but they was looking at it like America's biggest sports star has a gambling problem. And he done tied it
with somebody under investigation with the FBI.
And then he basically walked into somebody else's investigation.
Basically, Michael Jordan brought so much attention to this man's case.
Man, it wasn't so many people that watched AA baseball in the fucking world, bro. When that nigga took that year and a half off and went to go play baseball.
Hey, you ain't never lied, because my he actually played for the Brooklyn Dodgers. That's how far he go back. He was born in 1928. He loved baseball. He was, look, I'm not gonna lie. He was like, that motherfucker play some basketball, but this baseball ain't for him. I said, hey, my father would be like, that motherfucker could play some basketball, but this baseball. He said he's not bad. He just like. He's used to Michael Jordan winning, so he was like, shit, damn, man, this shit is... Like, you know, everybody was expecting Michael Jordan to go out there and hit home runs. Just to be real, because that's Michael fucking Jordan.
And today, it's so bad today, they got the FanDuel, DraftKings, the underdogs, everybody's got the payout lines on the game while they playing.
GG, T Price. It's a challenge. It's a hot take. I'm giving credit to where it came from. I'm not taking it. My our boy Mark Tavian said, JJ Redick will not be the Lakers coach after this year. Bam, I'm going to tell you one point he told me. I don't know everything that he can dissect it on, but he said, remember somewhere before the All-Star game or the All-Star break, he said, JJ Redick cussed out Luka, and Luka hopped up and was like, well, who the fuck you talking to? And Vanderbilt was like, no. He said, and I told him, I said, you right. I said, and he never did the same thing to LeBron that whole season. He said, right there, he lost Luka. I said, you right.
Was that in the summer league, Trey? When was that?
No. Ron, no. Hey, Ron and T. Price know what I'm talking about. That was in the season.
That was during the season. He was getting on that motherfucker about a defensive lapse that he had. And the motherfucker basically barked back at him, and he was like, you know what I mean? Like,
is that the one where he had the jacket? Is that the coat one where he had the jacket on and he was walking down at the other end of the bench? They was arguing?
Yeah, that's that one when JJ walked up on him while he was sitting down and he was like, shut the fuck up. And Luka hopped up and like, who you talking to? And Ron like, no, don't do it, Luka.
I remember that.
Hey, yo, you got to think about this, though. Bron got JJ that job, so anything that JJ is tied to is through LeBron. I mean, he gonna save face with Luka, but he know the writing on the wall.
Even that damn 100 basketball game.
What is JJ gonna do when LeBron's not there? Is he taking JJ?
This is what I'm saying to y'all right now. Look. JJ, look, they ain't gonna just move it, right? Because this is what I'm saying. I think Ron or T Price, one of y'all told me, right? I think Luke Walton just got out of they glutes. I think Luke Walton just got out their glutes. And I think they still got Frank Vogel and they got Darvin Ham.
Frank Vogel off their books too. They just got Darvin Ham right now.
All right, so they just got Darvin Ham. I don't think, look, now I'm going to say this. Mark told me this, and he right. This coach don't give a damn what he got to pay. He didn't prove that in Dodger Stadium. He will fire JJ ass and pay that nigga to go home, and he will get another coach whoever Luka wants. What I threw out there was
who's available right now?
And look, I said Jason Kidd. I was like, you think Luka?
Yeah. Jason Kidd would be nice.
Who was also supposed to be the coach of LA before he got into that.
That's what I'm saying, Ron. Hey, Ron. I just now got the Holy Ghost. I hopped up. I just got the Holy Ghost. I just got it. Hey, look, I just got it because Ron said you said everything I said to Mark. I said who was supposed to be the real coach and the replacement after Frank when Ty Lue didn't want to come. I said it was Jason Kidd. I said who did Luka have the most success with? Jason Kidd. Why he won't, at this time in this stage of his career, hey, I don't got time to learn nobody new. Bring me Jason Kidd, who I went to the finals with.
Yep. We got a 2-year period. I keep telling people, they don't look at it. I'm telling y'all, it's a new age in LA. You feel me?
And Jason Kidd didn't have nothing to do with that shit. Jason Kidd didn't have nothing to do with Luke. You seen he was quiet. When he looked like Snoop Dogg on the side of Tupac. He was just quiet.
Hey, yo,
almost amazed.
because he knew the right was on the wall then for him. You feel me? My whole career was attached to Luka here. If they getting rid of they getting rid of this motherfucker, what you think they about to do to me? When they clean house, they clean the entire house.
Hey, look, and the dude told him, he said, if this don't work out, me and Jason Kidd gonna lose our job. Jason Kidd just looked at him like, motherfucker, I ain't do this.
That's a fact.
He look, like Jason Kidd ain't no quiet mouth person. If Jason Kidd felt like Luka, I'm just saying off of what I know from the player.
I'm gonna take it a step further, right? I'm gonna take it a step further, my nigga. Now, if you can pick up what I'm putting down on the floor, just let me know.
Oh, I'm gonna mop it up.
What other coach has been on the hot seat?
What other in the Western Conference on the Eastern? Let's shorten the bracket.
Western Conference.
Jason Kidd.
Huh?
Okay. No. He said other than Jason Kidd. He probably other than him.
Other than Jason Kidd. Oh,
yeah, other than him.
Well, we've been hearing rumblings about.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to it. I'm trying to go through the NBA benches on the West right now.
What about homeboy from San Antonio? He ain't talking
about nobody who went to the Western Conference or the Finals. He's talking about hot bench. Hot bench means you gotta look. I'm gonna tell you what teams to think about. Think about somebody that got a team that's supposed to do something, but the coach ain't got them doing it. Put it like that. That's hot shit.
You've been hearing the rumblings. You've been hearing certain players come out and speak now. You feel me? If the fairy tale end, the dots definitely connect.
Steve Kerr,
absolutely. Where the fuck would JJ Redick go? Because he came in to coach who? LeBron and AD.
Yeah.
And you telling me?
I can see the sign and trade right there. I see where you're going with it.
He would follow LeBron. Is that what you're saying, Ron?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Remember, them players wasn't in favor with Steve Kerr after that Olympics. Remember all that benching Jason Tatum shit and all that shit? Them niggas was talking about Steve Kerr like they was crazy. And then his own players started talking about him like he was crazy. And the media caught wind of it. Oh, well, what's going on? What's this, what's that? Nigga, you let Jordan Poole get run up out of town up under your watch. We ain't been able to get back there. Guess what? Let's restart it. Let's give it a fresh face. Steve Kerr, you want to go? Steve Kerr, hey yo, you want to go be a hippie and smoke your weed anyway? Go ahead, right off to the sunset. You got 4 championships. You got your bread. And we're going to bring LeBron and AD in, and we give this man JJ Redick a job after they give Jason Kidd the job. And everything is everything. We got 2 years to compete. Steph Curry and LeBron in them window was 2 years. Luka window is fucking 2 years. I keep telling everybody that man Walton ain't sold on him either. Bitch, you talking that you might leave shit, bitch, I might not give you $370 million. Because for the last 2 years in the playoffs, bitch, you've been hurt. I don't pay for hurt players.
With all the drama going on, you notice he didn't come back to play right after that drama. He ain't come back.
That's why I told people, I said, bro, the funny part about it? Y'all making it seem what it is. Austin Reaves ain't on the clock. Luka Doncic is, bro. Now, you done said you wanted Austin back. We gave Austin money. You know what? We didn't want Austin to leave anyway because he ours. Like, he the last homegrown talent that we had. Like, he ours. We didn't really want him to leave anyway. It was just a bad business move to let him leave. Did we overpay for him? That all depends on how you perform, Luka. Because guess what? He ain't got the max contract.
No, it wasn't 185.
No, he only could get 25% of the cap. Max contracts can get 33% of the cap. Luka is the one eligible for the max.
Oh Lord.
Second tier max contracts can be traded.
Okay. That's why everybody is saying that home Jay Reed is upset because he didn't got no contract yet.
I don't know why Jay Reed upset because Austin Reeves' contract has nothing to do with LeBron James at all. He gonna sign his contract, and the Lakers still gonna have enough money because what he signs for doesn't affect the Lakers cap space until next year.
What is basically, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
To affect the next season.
Yeah, and this the thing. This the thing with LeBron. I just want everybody to understand this. This is the thing that pure hoopers who just want to win. Like, and what I'm saying, like, fans that just want a championship team, we really don't care. We really didn't care about that Shaq and Kobe shit. We was out here like, hell yeah, Shaq and Kobe, nigga, Kobe and shit. We didn't care about who the fuck was the. We don't care about that shit. Y'all more care about that. Y'all really don't know, like, pure love of the game. LeBron is too much on legacy. All he thinking about is Michael Jordan never took this contract. That's what he's thinking, because he feel like anything that Michael Jordan, look, he does the opposite and does better, right? Why did he take his teammates out for a 10-year anniversary? Because he's watching Michael Jordan teammate Scottie Pippen turn on him and talk shit. He don't want that. But let me tell you, just being honest, I'm tired of the bullshit. Kyrie Irving is going to be your Scottie Pippen in the long run. He already said it. Watch when I retire. I'm going to tell you guys. And I said, you know who's going to be your Isaiah Thomas? Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is going to be his Isaiah Thomas, and Kyrie Irving is going to be his Scottie Pippen. He's trying to make sure. That's why he always want to be liked. You see how Michael Jordan didn't care about being called the a-hole or none of that? Like, I don't care about being liked by my teammates. Or it's like at your job. You don't really like everybody at your job, but you know we all got to get this shit done together, though. That's what we do got to do. Like, I don't care about not liking you. I'm going to get my cheese. And that's how I feel. Like, that's some real shit. Like, I don't want nobody, look, I'd rather know my enemy than have somebody fake laughing around me, acting like they like me, and you know what I mean? I want to know who don't like me. And we know where our relationship, we know where our line is. So LeBron, this right here where he's debating like, oh, give me the max. Bro, you just trying to beat Mike because you see Mike never took a bare minimum and all that. So you like, why would I take one Mike did? Bro, look, like y'all like to say, it's a whole different time. If you want to win, I'll tell you this, if Mike needed a minimum to win, he would have took it. Mike wasn't the highest paid, bro, in his second stint. It was Kevin Garnett. That's why we had a lockout.
Be careful. I don't like you on that.
Mike never was the highest paid. Never.
Remember at the Wizards, didn't he give his check back when he was trying to get into the Wizards organization? Wasn't he playing for free over there? He was giving his check back, wasn't he?
He was giving it to charity, I believe.
Something to that nature. So, I mean, if you giving me max production, I ain't got no problem with writing you, cutting you a check, but I don't feel like I'm getting max production from you.
Listen, they gotta understand.
Something. Me, Ron, me, T. Price, me, Mark. We talked about this TV behind stage. Like, bro,
right.
You are a billionaire. And me and Ron, I think, recently talked. I was like, this is going to show me him talking about this, Ron, if you remember. I said, I hope they sign Austin Reeves quicker than LeBron so LeBron can have the pressure to where it's like, if you don't take that minimum to where you can build, it shows who you are.
Right. I was getting nervous. I was like, oh, Lord, what is they going to do? They're going to mess up the whole gumbo, okay? But I was glad when I saw that Austin went ahead and got paid. But what's Bryant going to do? How are we going to get out of this?
Well, listen. There's only, a lot of teams could make a move and open up the mid-level exception for them. You feel me? But as of right now, by Draymond Green opting out, that seems like a for sure sign. Him and AD gonna fuck around and get up out of there, because AD definitely not trying to stay in Washington with AJ Defensa and Trae Young. So Washington said, we'll take the hit. We'll bring Jimmy Butler over. He come back halfway through the season. We still got Trae Young. We'll let the young boy grow. You feel me? AD got to get out of there. That's without a question. If he don't get out of Washington, he's gonna fire Rich Paul. Like, bitch, how I go from LA to fucking Washington?
Through Dallas. That's how you went, through Dallas.
On your watch, because I wasn't supposed to never leave LA, motherfucker. Because if you really want to think about it, the trade should have been LeBron for fucking Luka.
Yes, Ron. Hey, Ron, we was going for. Hey, look, watch this. People ain't watching. Rich Paul trying to get ahead of it. Remember, Ron? He was like, actually, being with LeBron makes it harder for me to get people. No, you trying to basically get ahead of it. Everybody's leaving you because your focus is always LeBron and you're not making sure everybody else win championships. Just him.
Right. Rich Paul was the one that went to Dallas and told Jason Kidd that he was finna trade him. Remember, they was fighting on the internet. AD said he didn't want to go to no Washington, okay?
Yeah, AD said it. And the only reason why I'm showing up in the Washington is because I like my money.
Remember, he couldn't even clear. Remember, he didn't even get checked in at the training camp. Remember, he was solid.
Look, I got the most powerful agent in the world. And you would know if the Lakers was about to trade LeBron for Luka. You gonna sit up here and tell me you don't know they was gonna trade me, one of the top 5, top 10 players in the league? Man, get the fuck out of here. You was in on it.
No, listen. No, because listen, they couldn't have told Rich Paul, because if Rich Paul catch wind of this, he gonna try to nix this trade. Because with AD being shipped out of LA and Luka incoming, that is the fucking beginning of the end of LeBron James' era in LA. They didn't bring in another sidekick to replace AD. They brought in another megastar to replace LeBron ass. They just used their two-way option to get him. This wasn't about AD, y'all. That trade wasn't about AD. That trade was about bringing that franchise value up, because they knew they was about to sell it, and about getting off fucking LeBron James, bro.
And getting Cooper Flag, okay?
That was Dallas' reward for accepting the trade.
Yep.
That the NBA was going to force anyway. You feel me?
And look, Ron, what I always say, LeBron saying I always believed in Reaves is bullshit. One, you did not start him off in our eye. It was Russell Westbrook who gave Austin Reaves that last shot in that game, and everybody stopped paying attention.
Man, LeBron need to be quiet, because he's out there talking about he's proud of the way he built Mike Brown. When did you build Mike Brown?
Look,
when did you coach him?
You got him fired too. You got him fired just like Kobe.
Not twice.
Look, and sometimes it's a fit. Players and coaches got to fit the system. The player got to be able to run the system. And I'm looking at it like, second, if you believe in Austin Reaves, right after Rich Paul, if I don't have no contact with Rich Paul, really, right, and he says that, it's not going to take me 2 days, 48 hours, or 24. Once Rich Paul come out there and say, we need to bench, trade somebody I believe in, I'm coming out like, man, I don't know what the hell wrong. Just like you did Brian Windhorst, all them people talking about, I don't know why this dude think he my best friend. You should have actually told your best friend, bro, you wrong for that. And I'm gonna let everybody know I don't like immediately. So you was with that too. We all know you whisper in Rich Paul ear, he's your mouthpiece. You just tell him. Sometimes you say it and get your ass in trouble. Sometimes you give it to him. And Austin Reaves on this one was smart. He played chess. When y'all was talking about when he went to the bench, all of a sudden he was hurt. He said, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. He said, because he watched LeBron and he learned from him.
what makes it so bad, Trey, is that Luca and Austin had the same kind of injury, supposedly, allegedly, according to the reports. How come Luca was back? I mean, Austin was back before Luca.
Look, the Lakers are smart. You just watched Dallas did not listen to Luca. When Luca said, I want to play with Jalen Brunson forever, and Ron, what's the other guy named Kenny Smith? I think it's Kenny Smith. He said he wanted to play with. He said he wanted to play with Kenny Smith and Jalen Brunson. They got rid of him.
Or Dorian Smith.
One of them. They got like two names on the back of their jersey.
Yeah, Dorian Smith.
Yeah, they played with the Lakers just like last season. So he wanted to play with those. Yeah, he wanted to play with those two dudes. They traded him. The Lakers said, we hear you saying you want to play with Austin Reaves. We're going to let you play with Austin Reaves. We told you this summer is about what you want, Luca.
Right.
Yeah, so like that was the first move to let him know. You want Austin? Okay, and listen, and I got to fuck with Rob. Rob came in at a $30 million a year offer. He looked at Tyler, because we tried to trade for Tyler Hero, whether y'all know it or not.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to trade for Tyler Hero, and what the NBA saying right now, a person of Tyler Hero, I don't know who people would think is better, Tyler Hero or Austin Reaves, but Tyler Hero does have the All-Star performance under his belt, and he got the 3-point shooting championship, if I'm not mistaken. So right now they're saying Tyler Hero contract is at a negative value, and he only makes $30 million a year. The same as DeJounte Murray, he in that group, and they saying it's a bad contract. So if Tyler Hero is better than Austin Reaves, the only way that value holds value on Austin Reaves' contract is if the fit goes seamlessly with the Lakers and they win it all.
There you go. I was just thinking. I'm like, how you gonna make that work? What you looking at that's gonna make that work?
It has to result in wins, or that is a horrible contract. Now people were saying, "Oh, he's not worth it. He's not worth it." Well, by NBA standards, he worth it. They said Detroit was big. They said Detroit.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ron, but then you gotta look at it too. How you gonna get Tyler in there, but you giving up one of your best shooters to get him in there? Is that compatible?
I actually think it was part of the 3-team trade that would have been a sign and trade for Austin Reaves. There's nowhere in the world they'd have brought Tyler Hero in and tried to keep. That was the backup plan in case Austin Reaves walked out the door. Let's try to swing for Austin Reaves and getting that 3-team deal with Detroit and Milwaukee. I mean, with Milwaukee and Detroit, because that's what Tyler Hero ended up going from Miami.
Right. There was some rumors out there in the streets that Isaiah Stewart was being looked at.
No, Isaiah, yeah, it was, but they couldn't get a trade figured out. Now, if we could have signed Austin and redirected him to Detroit, and then got Tyler Hero and maybe Khalil Ware, and sent Milwaukee our draft picks, that would have been great.
Because I was thinking, I'm like, how the heck is Isaiah Stewart and LeBron gonna play together?
That was letting you know. That was letting you know that this ain't about LeBron.
This ain't about LeBron, because Luka said he needed he needs shooters and he need big men.
Well, he got his first wish. You asked for Austin to stay. Bitch, you want a clock. You want a clock, bitch.
Right.
Now, this A-list celebrity, this A-list center he talking about, I don't even know if that motherfucker exists. Because what's your definition of A?
Who are you talking about?
This is what we need to understand. Who is your definition of an A-list center? Because if you talk about A-list center, I'm thinking a healthy Embiid, which we all know is never,
No.
which we all know is never out there. But
they ain't got no five. They ain't got no fives in the league, Mr. Ron. You know that.
Listen, under what we got in the league, you would
Sugar
have to
Bear
look
Drummond ain't getting up for them golden priests.
Nope. You have to, for A-list centers, you have to look at a healthy Embiid, which we know he's never healthy, so that takes him off the list. We have to look at Jokic. That don't match the bill that Luka want to play with, somebody who can rim run and get above the rim. And then you talking about,
you know what? What about Hartenstein? What about Hartenstein?
They already signed him to a 3-year extension.
First of all,
he's just going to put that out there.
He's not an A-list center, GG.
Okay, but
you looking at Jokic, Embiid, Anthony Davis, and Wembanyama. Ain't no other A-list centers after that.
They was trying to get. Wasn't they trying to get that from the other boy from Detroit? Was it Jalen Duren or something?
We just seen him in the playoffs, DG. He ain't no A-list center.
Jalen Duren.
And he don't fit the build of Luka. What Luka need a cat like Jared Allen. A cat like Khalil Ware.
What's the other guy named? Parenza? He come from that. He come from Boston. Crispus, is he a center?
Or Zingis?
Yeah.
He don't fit the bill. He don't fit the bill. He's not A-list. He don't fit the bill.
We ain't got too many to choose from is what I'm trying to say. They ain't got no fives in the league.
If they
ain't got no Dunkins and Kemps and Kareems.
If they go get, if DeAndre Ayton opt in for his $8 million, they re-sign Jackson Hayes, and they go get somebody like Robert Williams from Portland, where they can only have to give him maybe $10 million.
Right.
That's the perfect trio he need at center. That we play center by committee. We don't have to have all that wrapped up in one.
They ain't got it wrapped up in none, okay?
Because you got DeAndre Ayton, who can give you 20.
Who that is? Listen, come on, Mr. Ron.
But listen,
that's not my baby mama.
Listen, you got DeAndre Ayton. On nights, he can give you 20 points if Luka get him involved early and get you a couple rebounds. Then you got your rim protector and your rebounder with Robert Williams, and then you got your lob threat that Luka want with Jackson Hayes. So you got
Vanderbilt. What about Vanderbilt? Is he in the mix?
No. Vanderbilt, LaRavia, and Dalton Connect all got to be traded with first round picks to go get somebody else. Because
what about Bryant?
Yeah, but he only made $2 million. You got to look at it. Between Vanderbilt, $13 million. No, y'all not looking at it right. Between Vanderbilt,
looking at it right.
I ain't say nothing. I'm listening.
No, listen. Between Vanderbilt, $13 million, right? Between Dalton Connect, $4 million. That's $17 million, right? And between Jake LaRavia, $6 million. That's $23 million we got tied up on players we don't plan on using. If you add in Bronny, that's another 25. That's $25 million tied up on our books. That's not going to help us. We got to get off that money.
Okay. I guess I'm just trying to figure out what they're gonna do because I don't. What I'm looking at as the roster right now is they're gonna need at least another year after this to have anything substantial if they don't get something right now.
What we gonna do? Our best case scenario is hoping that somebody has a bigger deal that they want to get off, so we don't gotta attach a first round pick to it. Other than that, Vandal $13 million is at a negative value because he has after this year he has another year left on that contract. So we're gonna have to attach some second round picks for somebody to take him, unless we're gonna take somebody back. another team trying to get rid of that's offered more money, but that might be helping us. Somebody who might be making 17, 18 million that a team want to get rid of, and they'd rather take Vando's shorter contract and give him us.
I'm just saying, there's no, they don't have nothing to choose from. I understand why he's waiting, Mr. Walk. I understand why he's waiting, because there's really nothing out there to choose from right now.
I'm about to tell you, listen, and the free agent pool, it ain't. But trust me, they got this thing called the second apron that a lot of teams are at, where they have to get rid of talent. We got to get rid of some of these contracts. Cleveland in that position. They got to get rid of some contracts. It was about 6 teams in that position where they had the second apron, where it's just like, yo, we got to get rid of this money. We got to. Even if it means we got to give up a first round pick for somebody to take this contract from us.
Right.
And guess what? We got cap space. We got, right now, they saying Marcus Smart going to opt out. We go from 49 to 54 with him. If DeAndre
Smart where do you think he going to? He done been all around the world saying song. What is he going to?
He's going back to a place that need him. They need a point guard, and he's going back to a coach he was already winning with in Ime Udoka, Houston.
You think so?
But
is that the word?
Give him a little bit more money than us.
Y'all know we got the number 1 and number 2 draft picks gonna be playing each other on July the 9th, okay? They're gonna be at the Summer League next week down the street by 7-Eleven. What y'all thinking?
Peterson gonna give him that work. Peterson always gave him that work. Every time he went against AJ, either in college or high school, Peterson put on a show. So AJ gonna put on a show too. They both gonna put on a show. I'm not even worried about this year's draft class. I'm still waiting to see what they're gonna do with these old guys in the league. It should be focused on the new generation, but they still tied up to,
We talking about
has-beens and the has-nots.
We talking about Ace Bailey and Peterson and DeSante and Sarr and Trae Young, right? That's gonna be kind of nasty, y'all. If they really play, but they ain't gonna do nothing to get injured. I understand that, but that's gonna be kind of nasty if they play. No. But I'm liking the matchup. Y'all, the Summer League starts on July the 9th, okay? With this matchup, they got a whole lot of matchups coming up, okay? I'm not going to read this whole schedule because I got limited oxygen, okay? But this is one of the games I'm going to be interested in. Have you checked the board yet, Pastor, for the Summer League matchup?
I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay. Well, I'm interested in this one. That's the only reason why I'm putting it out there. What else? What else we want to talk about? Because the doctor's coming in. I got to get prepared for that. Oh, Miss Thomas from the Mercury, stop hitting people. She the one that hit Caitlin Clark in the neck, Pastor. She hit her in the throat.
She's from the Slap-a-Hole tribe.
Yeah. Now I got to cut you. Them the rules, okay? This kind of situation. But she hit Caitlin Clark in the throat and didn't nobody call nothing. They had to put it on the rewind and call the flagrant 2 on the rewind, okay? So also, just dropping a few nuggets. Julius Randle got traded, okay?
Again?
To the Nets, okay?
Oh Lord!
No, didn't he wasn't he with the Nets a couple of years?
No, he's with the Knicks.
Oh, okay. I know he was on the North.
He's gonna be playing for both boroughs, but according to Wills, that's still New Jersey.
Oh, raise your hand, Wills. He's gonna be playing with the Nets. Okay. What else we want to talk about? Oh, we talked about Mayweather can't fight because he's going to court. What else?
Oh Lord.
We shouted out Ennis. Kawhi. They want to get Kawhi in the Warriors. Let me see. Oh, I didn't read this, so let me read this about DeRaymond, as Mr. Nola say. Warriors forward DeRaymond Green is declining his $27.7 million player option to become a free agent. Yeah, you can be a free agent. Go on to the house. Ain't nobody told you to come down there. No.
You doing that to clear up some space just in case they go up for LeBron and AD.
Yeah. Well, he ain't got to come back. Ain't nobody told you to come back. The pink slip is permanent. This is not on a temporary kind of situation. Go on to the house, okay? You know how I feel about you, Raymond. Okay. This move gives the Warriors flexibility to pursue LeBron James in free agency and Anthony Davis. Y'all, man, please. Jimmy Butler, Curry. Oh, they got the what's his name? Yaxel.
The Yaxel from Michigan.
From Michigan, yeah, they got him.
But I'll tell you this: if they end up doing all that, where's Yaxel gonna go? How Yaxel gonna fit into all of this? You'll think they'll need him, right?
Who?
Yaxel.
Yeah, Yaxel. Where he
let's
going?
just say, for the sake of argument, all this stuff happens, right? What are they gonna do with Yaxel?
Well, Yaxel
he has to play. He can play all those different positions.
And he's a big boy. And then he's a big boy. He would take Butler's place, don't you think? Because they ain't got nobody taking Butler's place.
He could take over the Raymond spot, to be honest with you.
Man, I can go out there with my broke foot and do what Raymond do.
Here we go. I'm coming up.
Yeah, I'll be lifting and hopping and all of that with my little electric scooter. With my electric scooter, man, I can do what the Raymond does. Okay, but that sounds like a whole lot of stuff to work with. Is Kerr gonna be able to handle? Kerr can't handle that. He can't handle that. Can't handle that. Well, we have to see. We'll have to see. What else Harper. One of the Harper boys. He re-signed his contract with the Celtics, y'all.
The oldest one? Yep.
Let me see.
That's the oldest one. He went to Rutgers. He was the first one that went to Rutgers.
Okay. Then his brother went. So he turned down his player option and re-signed for 3 years at $9 million. He was averaging 20 what is this? Oh, he was averaging 26 points per game, 4.2 assists per game, and 1.7 rebounds per game, and he's shooting at a 35% clip. That's not bad. That's not bad. He's still growing, right? This is second year or third year?
I think it's his third or fourth year or something like that.
If you pass 3, Mr. Harper, I need you to put in on this, okay? Please.
Because he was with the Raptors at first.
The Raptors talking about giving up all their talent so they can do a 2-team, 3-team trade to try to get Kawhi over at Dallas. What are you gonna do at Dallas?
I don't know. I don't know what more can he do.
They talking about getting rid of PJ Washington and Klay Thompson and put some money on the table to get Kawhi over at Dallas. So you think that's a good package?
I don't know. I don't get into the trades and stuff, man. What's not good and what is good.
I'm just asking you a question, Pastor. Can you put some word on it, okay?
Hey, I can't put no word on it. That's the thing, because I don't see Kawhi leaving California again. Number one.
I thought his family was in California. Isn't his family in California?
Yeah, he's from LA.
Right. And he moved there. He moved back to California because he said he wanted to be close to his family, right?
Yeah, that's when he had the King of LA.
Yeah.
A lot of people interpreted, talking about he's taking a shot at Jay Reed. You know, like whatever. It was a marketing point.
Man, please. He ain't got to be taking no shot at Jay Reed. Jay Reed ain't the motivation for everything that's going on around the league. He wants you to think he is. But every time something is going on around the league when somebody else does not have the root definition of Jay Reed, I want to move. I want to go to 7-Eleven. I'm going to 7-Eleven because Jay Reed goes to 7-Eleven. Oh my God. Man, please, I'm so sick of you, mister. Will you please go on and put it in your change your address so I won't be so nervous. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Don't nobody want you. You ain't got no contracts. I ain't trying to diss, but you ain't got no contracts. Please do something.
Ain't you about to have your appointment?
Yeah, I'm finna have my appointment. I'm finna get off the line now. Are you trying to throw me off my own channel? What the problem
I'm just checking on you. I'm just checking on you.
Watch how you talk to Gigi, because you know I ain't had no more medication. I need to go fuck here. But yeah, I got to go. Thank you guys for coming through. I think we had a great conversation. You know, nobody's pulling up on nobody.
No, never that.
Never that. That's what we're never doing that. But thank you, Pastor, for being here with me, and Ron and Trey. Thank you guys for coming through.
I'll holler at you later.
All right, then I'll hit you on the back, behind the scenes. Okay.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace. All right, you guys. I'm finna get off of here. Yeah, I'm finna get off of here. I've been here almost 2 hours. Got a doctor's appointment coming up. You know, your health is your wealth. You need to write that down. 365 days out of a year, your health is your wealth. You know, if you can't move, you can't. You know, you got to be able to move to get to where you want to go. Well, in any kind of way, physically, mentally, financially. So, health is wealth. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. My contact information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Okay. You can email me. I try to read all the comments on the streams. I try to read them and respond. Oh, we growing, y'all. We only need 103 more subscribers, and we're gonna be, you know, from the bottom to the top. So make sure you like, comment, share, stream. You guys try to have a good week. I'm not gonna see you before the 4th of July. Okay, so be safe. Do all things with mental capacities and thinking. Okay, don't be out here with fireworks and stuff, especially in Vegas. It's probably gonna be 100-some degrees. We don't need no more heat out here on the streets. Okay, that's a bar. But thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate you. Love you, love you, love you, love you. See you next week. If Jesus don't come and I don't go see him, we'll be here next Monday. Okay? With that, we out of here.